Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to the Tragically Hip Top 40 Countdown, as chosen by you. Hey, it's JD here, and I want to welcome you to the Tragically Hip Top 40 Countdown. Now, before you get too carried away, we are not launching this podcast until January 6th, 2025, and then we're going to count down one song every week until we get to number one, as chosen by you with your top 20 ballots. Which brings me to my main point of this little message to you. And that is this. There is less than a week. This Friday, in fact, Friday, September 30th, is your deadline for submitting your top 20 lists. From there, I will take all your top 20 lists, I will tabulate them, I will plot them on a graph, and I will assemble your top 40. Now, as is always the case, we are going to wrap our top 40 countdown with a big fundraiser. And that fundraiser, the charity is to be determined at the moment, but it will be a burning sensation. It will be absolutely a phenomenal party celebrating the Tragically Hip as we count down the final song together. So there's that. I also want to prepare you for my next call for action, which is going to be inviting you onto the podcast. Let me give away the format of this podcast. Every episode, I will be joined by a guest, and that guest will share with me their Tragically Hip origin story, or their hip story. And we will get into a conversation about things like their first concert, the first song they heard, what the experience was like getting to know this band and their catalog, and all sorts of other good stuff that our guests will share. From there, we'll take a quick break, and then we will come back into the song of the week, at which point myself and my guest will discuss said song. And we'll go over things like, what does this song mean to you? What does this song potentially mean in general? What are some production notes, instrumental notes? How many times the song was played live? All that good stuff. And most importantly, is it rated properly? Or should it be higher on the chart or lower on the chart? Also, every 10 episodes, we will be doing a round table, and I need participants for the round table and participants for the guest spots. The round table will dissect and discuss the group of songs that have just been completed. So song 50 through song 41, the round table will happen just before song 40. And then there will be another one when we hit 31. And we'll discuss the list as a total as we go, so we can, get right in there. So that's pretty much what I have to tell you about the Tragically Hip Top 40 Countdown. To summarize, please fill in your top 20 ballots this week by Friday, September 30th. You can do that by going to any of our social media at TTH Top 40 and clicking on the link that will take you to the Google form for your top 20. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are getting precious about this and really struggling to put together a top 20. I don't know what the fear is, whether some songs will be jealous or whether some songs will feel unincluded, but I assure you that isn't going to be the case. These songs are all incredibly special songs, and they're all incredibly important. This is just a water cooler exercise. It's for fun. And we're going to have some fun over the next year. And I really look forward to meeting several of you and getting to understand what it is that makes you tick where the Tragically Hip is concerned. That's what I've got for you this week. Stay cool, and don't forget, pick up your shit.
Thanks for listening to the Tragically Hip Top 40 Countdown. To email us, send an email to thtop40@gmail.com. We're social. Find us on all the socials at thtop40.
Podcasts and such.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.